Well, my name is Ramon Valdés. My father, the name of my father was Emilio Valdés, and my mother was Caridad Amaro. For that reason, I have two family names. Ramon is my first name, but my father's name is Valdés, and my mother's name is Amaro. In Spanish and in Cuba, is like that. The girl never lose his name. See, my father was family name, and my mother has another. And the sons of the family have the name the father, Valdés Amaro. It's not like in Sweden. I'm married in Sweden. My voice is Valdés. I'm married with his person. Pero he took my name. My family Valdés. Or if it was in Cuba, or Mari was in Cuba with me, it was Valdés person, my sons. We had. The danzón is a little bit complicated, but we have two different styles of danzón. From the beginning, danzón was 1879, with Miguel Failde. This orchestra we call as típica. This orchestra have no piano. This orchestra was like that. Two violins, two clarinetes, and trompas, and trombo, and figle, contrabass, güiro, and timpani. And another orchestra, something called charanga, is simple. Is piano, violin, flauta, bass, güiro, or pailas. And two different styles danzón I can explain to you. The first danzón, about 79, what I said, Miguel Failde was the composer. It was I don't know if somebody before did it, but we don't know in Cuba. We say that. This was for beginning, 4-part. And another danzón was 3-part. It was more economical, more flexible. Maybe it was between 1928 and 1930, 32, the typical orchestra in Cuba was finished, completely finished. The first pianist in Judas in orchestra, also the first pianist on Messi in orchestra was Antonio Maria Romeo. And this style, the first he did in the danzón, is completamente baqueteo. It's complete baqueteo in the timbal. They don't use the cáscara, song we call in Spanish. We don't use the cáscara. Men, the other danzón, 1937, orquesta was Alcaño. Pero the two brothers, López, Cachao, y Oreste, in the last part, the third part, but danzón was Ferminska in part. The don't independent total en alla instrumentos. The piano, the was violin, the was bajo, was timbal. Another style completely plus cáscara from the güiro with rayado. I don't know what you can say in English. In the piano, separera alt y jupa, play different things. And this is the beginning of the mambo in Cuba. Another side, come Arsenio Rodriguez with the two trumpets, he made the riff on the calato de mambo. And for me, for that time, I call riff. But Arsenio himself, he don't call mambo. He called that diablo. He called diablo in Spanish. And this is the comment, development the bamo. Until today, we listen to this salsa. In reality, everything coming from the montuno. From the montuno. This last part, for the diablo, coming from the montuno. I listen from many times, and I can say to you, in 1935, 36, 37, I started to play American music. I played the Stockholm coming from America, print music. In the last shows, they changed the key. Det finns en melodi även annan. Ovanpå den andra melodin. and we call as riff. And this exactly is not like that, pero in the form is similar to mamboxo, but in the American style. There's dance on melody de Tres Lindas Cubanas. We made the record, the gas, can you buy? This is a melody, come dentro de paseo calas. There's 8 bars, 5 the melody y 3 de paseo. Paseo is if say you can play a living room. Then they come in the first part. Second bars. Introduction again. And then they come the another part, and then they come the last time. About Néstor Lecona, from me, is the genius, the Cuban music, the all composer, the piano player. He we can work the time of the life with, for me, the best piano, the Cuban player. If one day I want to play piano wonderful, I want to, this day is the bad day he had in the piano, I was in my day to play piano, my God. For me, he was terrible. Nobody can play the piano like him, for me. And Néstor, he used the left hand in that way. He's singing with the left hand, but by that singing, he made the melody begin in this movement. So he gives the melody and he gives the rhythm in the same time, like that. Is what he did in nearly all these tunes. Él tiene, excuse me, he have another tunes we call La Danza Lucumí. I can play a few bars. Listen to the bass, the melody like it. He changed the accords, he made it simple, but the rhythm is like that. And he continued all the time with the left hand. About Aresa del Siglo, I have a teacher around 1943, 44. His name was Harold Gramatz in the Conservatory, Havana Conservatory. I was said, Tilos, I want you to give me a canche, maybe 15, 20 bars. Take something and made the contrapunto, one move one against one, one against one. Okay, if you can, maybe the third voice. Okay, say, and this is style, classic style. When I came, come into my head that this thing come in my head. I say, I want to do this study in the Cuban style, well, in mambo style. I made the number one. I made the second voice. I think so, like that. I want to say against, 1-1. I did it so. Sandy coming, the third voice. It made me the bass against to the soprano. When I come back to the school, I say to her, this is finished. I say to me, bro, I don't want to have this. I say to you in the class style. This is a Cuban style. I say, Harold, yes, so you are right, but I want to use same mission. It's nothing wrong. He say, I look. This is correct. It's against. It's completely correct. But I suppose you give me another style. He says, well, I don't know what happened. It came to my head. I wrote that. And a few years later, I made the melody. It's like that. And this made, after a few years, this tune, the first time in my life I made the lyrics. I never made it before. The God don't give me this charisma. And no good for me. The words, okay, I did it. And I played with the Julio Cuevas Orchestra. By the time Néstor Roca was the director musical from RCA in Cuba, and for the Southern music too. I made so many arrangers. He have very good sympathy for me. When he listened this tune, he say, take out this tune. I don't want this tune for the out tune. It's out tune. It's no good for listen. He say, what you saying, Bebo? I answer, Néstor, this is my tune. This is my melody. It's not out tune. I made it in this style. He said to me, oh, okay, if you say that, it's okay. But I think it's no good. It's no good for listening. It's no good for nothing. But if you say that, okay, we can make the record. I say to you, that was my first hit. When I left Cuba in 26 October 1960, I came to Mexico. Our big success in Mexico together, Rolando La Serie, singer, was together, and he was part of my orchestra in Havana, Cuba, in a show, the Radio Progreso. Well, we had a problem, like so many people. So we left the Cuban. He left the American. I was also in America, in Los Angeles, California, playing at the $1 Million Theater. Okay, don't invite me, stay here, stay there. And I said, well, I suppose to do that, but man, I want to go to Spain or have contract with the Espavos company. They made the Festival de Benidorm. I made all the arrangements in the September. And between September or July month, or July or September month. When I finish this contract, I'm supposed to come back here. Okay. I'm back to Mexico, to my things. In February 25, I left Mexico. In 26 in Mexico, I was in Madrid. Started to play in Madrid. They came the Mona Verde singer. I made a few arrangements from Mona, did the festival, no? Oh, I did 224, two long planes. Well, Mona go around this tournée around Spain. She came with family. She was married. By the time come Lucho Gatica. Lucho said me, go, you finish. I said, listen, you have finished with Mona. She is the back at the Mexico. Yes, that's right. What you do is, I supposed to back to America. He said, please go around together me 2 months. I need you. I did it. In Barcelona, and we play some gente bolero. Y come Mr. Tobar, he was the manager for the Cuban boys. He called to me, he said to me, you smoke? He goes, a big cigar. I ain't giving him big cigars when I smoke for that time. Okay, he said, I want to you play with those Cuban boys. You know the Bruguera brothers. He goes, I say, I know they from Cuba. I know they. I say, well, do you want to start next Monday? No, I can't. Why? Well, I'm not finished with Lucho. I finished with Lucho in September and November 15 and 18. I don't know exactly. Not 20. He said to me, I'm waiting for you. Well, I back to Madrid. I made the rehearsal. Okay, he started to play here. And one day was in Paris, Belgium, Holland, in Germany. I stayed, I think, 2-3 months. Whole Europa, saying the story, the glad and no glad. Then 17 September 1962, they communicable from Cuba, my father died, was I. And this was a terrible day for me until today. When I left Cuba, he said to me, I never more see you again. He was right. Also, the good one was that when I came to Sweden, 17 April 1953, I started to play in Grena Lum, restaurant son gente Tirol. It's no dance music, only for listen. Bueno, I played here, the orchestra was big success. We came for 2 weeks, we stayed around 5 weeks or 5 months and contracted for 5 years. June the 63, it was a girl in the public. I saw the girl. I said, the girl is very beautiful. Well, when I went out, the girl was there. I speak with him, do you like the orchestra? He said, it's wonderful, I came here for so many times for listening. So I'm invited to hear I said, what to something to drink, some place, some tango. I said, bueno, we go to a restaurant, some hotel, some strand hotel. We drinking there, and he came. Well, I can say to you, the 1st December, a marriage we had until today. Today we have 2 boys, 34 years, 29, and 2 grandchildren. Today I play a tune to dedicate to my wonderful and beautiful wife. I love you, Rosemary. I play to you today and tune. Will you love the tune? Your name.